Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the channel. Thank you guys so much for all the recent support on the last number of videos. The channel's been doing great at the moment, so thank you all very much for that. In this video, we're going to be talking about CS2 and what are the possible release dates for CS2 and when I personally think CS2 will release. So just before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I'm going to be talking about a giveaway that I'm doing. So I'm currently giving away these driver gloves, black tie, in field tested condition. And if you would like to be entered into a chance of winning these giveaways, all you have to do is make sure that you leave a like on the video, you are a subscriber to the channel, and that you comment down below. You can comment whatever you want and just have your Steam ID in your YouTube bio, and I will be announcing the winner at 5,000 subscribers. It may be a bit of a while away, but these gloves are kind of expensive, so I think it's a pretty good trade-off with you guys. But anyway, the winner will be announced at 5k subs, and we're actually almost halfway there because you guys are just great. You're just amazing. So anyway guys, in this video we're going to be talking about CS2 and when I think it will release. So a lot of people have been thinking that CS2 is going to release because of the new overpass update. A lot of people are thinking that it is going to drop on this date here. So if I just bring this up here, these are some clocks that were found within overpass, and if we just go on to them, we can see that the times on them are 8:24. So a lot of people were saying August 24th is going to be the date of CS2 because of these clocks. People thought this was a Valve hinting at this as a possible release date. It's a decent theory, but guys, I hate to burst your bubble because, oh, okay, my bad, looks like I just got kicked from my game. So we'll let that load up just while I have a little look at some other things. But anyway guys, let's check out some other possible reasons for it might coming out around that time. So if I scroll across here, we have Gamescom. Now Gamescom is set to take place from Wednesday, August 23rd until Sunday, August 27th. So the rumor of it taking place on August 24th may not actually be that ridiculous in the end. Valve could announce at Gamescom, so that is definitely a possibility. So let me just load up CSGO now. I'm just going to just do a few things. Okay. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. Just want to get rid of these bots. There we go. Sorry about that. That took way too long. But anyway, guys, the point of me going on to Nuke is I was talking about the clocks. So if we come up here, a lot of people think the release date is going to be here because of the clocks on Nuke. But if we just go onto here and then come into here, we can see that the exact same clock is in CSGO. Valve clearly just uses clock as a template. You can find it right here in this room, just outside of ramp. And if we go over here, it's in here, we can find the exact same clock. So this idea that it's going to release on the 24th of August because of these clocks, I think it's okay just to completely disregard this. But I do think that Gamescom is definitely a potential for it being released. So it's going to be released in Cologne in Germany. So Valve would have to fly out there. But it's one of the biggest gaming festivals of the year. A lot of games are announced at it. I think Nintendo is announced to be showing up at Gamescom this year as well. So a lot of the big gaming studios might be there to highlight some games. And another date that I think could be a possibility is this date right here. So we have the date for PAX West. So PAX West is going to be taking place, if we scroll down here, on September 1st until September 4th. And Valve have already announced that CS2 is going to be dropping within the summer, which goes all the way up to September 23rd. So this is definitely a possibility for it to come out on the 1st until the 4th. So, and a lot of people aren't really looking at this as well. And also, PAX West takes place in Seattle, Washington, which is actually very close to where Valve are headquartered. Valve headquarters are also in Washington, so they won't actually have to travel that far. So that is another potential possibility. PAX West isn't nearly as big as Gamescom, but it's a lot closer for Valve, so they could release it around that time. You never know. And I would just like to show you this right here. So this is just a random example. FIFA release dates. They released it last year at the end of September 2022, and a lot of games do release their games around this time. So if we just get rid of FIFA and type in COD, November, a little bit later than that, but a lot of these games do like to release their games around the end of the year. Try NBA 2K. Yeah, September 8th. So September time is a big time for these massive game companies to be releasing their games, as it just kind of maxes out their profit. A lot of people buy the game in September, and then the game still has hype around it at December for Christmas time, when people do spend their money trying to buy these games, of course. So Valve are a company, they want to capitalize as much profit as they can from CS2 and the hype. So I think that is another big possibility. Now, another one, this will be quite unfortunate if this is the case, but this will be 2 days before the end of summer, and this is September 21st. This was our last operation that we saw, Operation Operation Riptide took place on September 21st, 2021. So this is also a possibility that they release CS2 2 days just after this announced. And also, as I was previously talking about PAX West, we have Washington right here as where Valve are headquartered. So that is another possibility. Now, another possibility is also August 21st, 2023, because we can see that CSGO actually released on August 21st, 2012. So this will be sort of a 12-year anniversary. Oh, sorry, 13, sorry, my math isn't the greatest. 11-year anniversary since CSGO did drop. So I do think this is a good example as well. Now, what is going to happen to the market? That's what a lot of people are going to wonder. What's going to happen to the market once CSGO does drop? So I just want to show you a couple of graphs that you guys might find a little bit interesting. So this is a graph of the player count. So if we just go into the last 6 months, it's kind of hard to see like that. I'm going to go into all because it's easier. So we can see that we hit our peak at around April to May time, and before that it was just kind of stagnant for a while, and now we hit our peak time, and then player numbers have dropped in the last couple of months. So now just keep that in mind, that we hit our peak player count in April and May. And if I just bring up another chart right here with a couple other things, we have first of all some cases. We have the clutch case just as an example. So it's kind of stagnant in February, March, and then in April, end of April to May time, which is when we had peak player count numbers, the market peaked as well. So here is another example of a skin. We have the AK-47 Asimov. Peaked at the exact same time around the big hype, but halfway through April and towards the start of May. And then also for knives, I just picked this random cut knife Tiger Tooth as an example. We can see right here, April 20th is also around this time. And this matches up with our player count numbers. Also, CS2 was announced at this time, which is a massive factor as well. But once CS2 does drop, we are going to see, without a shadow of a doubt, I can guarantee this to you guys, we are going to see our player counts rise again. What are the chances they release a new game after 11 years of playing the same game and the player count doesn't rise? This player count is going to go through the roof, and I think it could reach up to 2.5 million concurrent players within the first week. I'm not trolling. I think this could be the case. I feel like a lot of people are put off CSGO at the moment. They're just kind of waiting for the new game to come out. and then we're going to see a bunch of people from COD, a bunch of people from Valorant, from Overwatch, from whatever games coming over and trying CS2 in this time frame as well. So I do think around this time we're going to peak with player counts, and if things follow the same trend how they did previously back in April, once we see peak player counts, I think the market could peak as well at that time. So that is something to definitely consider, to definitely take into account. But anyway, guys, that's all I had to talk about today. Let me know when you guys think CS2 will drop. No one knows for sure. It's only really Valve that fully knows when CS2 drops. And I'm not even sure if Valve know when it's going to drop fully. They're still ironing out a bunch of bugs in it. They're still polishing things off and finishing it. And I wouldn't be surprised if they themselves don't even have a set date for the game. Probably just a rough date. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this video down in the description. When you think CS2 will launch. And once again, if you're interested in the giveaway that I'm doing, where I will be giving away, let's just pull up the inventory. Whatever, but you guys know what I'm giving away. I'm giving away the gloves. All you have to do is leave a like on the video, comment down below, have your Steam ID in your bio, and also make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and I will be announcing it at 5k subs. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching yet another video. You guys are the absolute greatest out there, and the support on the channel has just been amazing recently. So that's it for this video, and peace out.